Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Throwing again is Watson.
A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Watson looks to throw again. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's the first catch of the game for Goodwin. It's a first down. Here's Watson.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Out of the gun, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Julian Okwara.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Going to need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Man open, it's Goodwin. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 21, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
They go play action with Hurts.
Steps away to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, He put it on him for a big play and a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
T.J. Green with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the 50, it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Watson.
And now Watson throws another interception.
He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. They'll run on first down. Swift, and he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run out of the gun with Swift. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions add on to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, he sets to fire deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. Watson on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin.
And the Vikings are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run for it with Cook. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Second down and goal. Watson escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So here we go on a third and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. From the gun, here's Watson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Deshaun Watson in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half.
Williams now on the return.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
They'll throw now on the final play. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. On the return, Williams.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because
he's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Sliding out of the pocket.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson, and it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. An excellent gain, 35 yards. A shotgun snap for Watson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, Cook.
And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run with Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. To throw is Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Dalvin Cook
with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. Williams to return.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Throwing is Hurts.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. 23 yards on the play. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's a toss play right to Swift.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Here's a handoff to Swift.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hurts.
Caught right side, Tate. Touchdown. Golden Tate with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the 4th quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
On 1st down, it's Watson. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards, 1st down, Vikings. Back to throw, Watson.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. From just shy of midfield, Watson.
Oh, and that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Again, it's Watson. Wide open receiver complete.
And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a first down throw, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. A give to Cook out of the gun. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. From the red zone now, Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Vikings.
Robert Tonyan.
His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Williams now on the return.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
It's complete to Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Here's Swift.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards for the Lions there and a first down.
Running is Swift. 58 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. On first down, Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
They'll run here with Swift.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Now a carry for Swift.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Swift. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get into all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try to force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go away.
Yeah, as I said, could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Lions are going to win this game. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Detroit, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now.
And they will be back home next week.
You